Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Jewel. I'm back for part 2 of the accordion journal tag shaped tutorial. Let me pop over here and grab. We started on this one, and then I updated everybody and told you that I had continued with the process and lost the video. Our internet went down, and I ended up creating the whole thing and don't have the video for it. So I said we're gonna start from part 2 on with, and this is how it came out, and I'm gonna do a full flip through of that at another time, because I'm going to give that away for my April giveaway. So I had to choose another paper pad. This is Stamperia paper also, because I didn't have any more of that paper. So we are going to go to part 2. Part 1, we covered our tags. I showed you how to make a template and lay it on some packaging and all that. So if you missed that, part 1 will be down below and you can click on that and go back. Today we're going to move on and we're going to do the hinges and some pockets, hopefully. So as you know, this is like an accordion folder, and in the middle there will be a spine that we're going to sew papers into, and then there's the back cover. So I'm going to show you how to put the hinges on the back cover. The front cover I completed, so you can see there's hinge here, and it folds this way, and then here's the other side. And I did not put paper here because I'm probably going to put lace right down here, and I didn't really want like a piece of paper covering this beautiful rose design. Also, we are going to decorate this cover a little bit, and we'll do that later on. Okay, let's get in, and hopefully I can stay in frame the whole time. I've had a couple issues with that. Had to redo a video recently on embellished paper clips because I was filmed half of it out of frame, but you know what? It happens. So, okay, so I've covered the tags on both sides, and this is going to be the back cover. So this will accordion fold also, just like this. So you can see there's the front, and there's the back, and there's the spine. So let's get in now. I chose to do a 1 1/4 inch strip. Let me make sure that's what that is. Let me see. Let me grab my little ruler here. Yes. So you can make it as wide as you want, but I wouldn't go any less than, you know, an inch, because the paper you want it to really be a good solid hinge, okay? And I do hinge both sides. So so I went ahead and I cut out the sizes I needed, and the size is going to be from the top of your tag. So whatever size you decide you want your tag, you don't go to the top of the tag, you go to the top of where the angle starts, and then you would measure down, and this is like 5 and I don't know, 5.5 inches in length. So now I have I've cut my paper down to that size. So we're going to put the hinges on before the pockets. I chose this to be my back covers, or the back of the like, if you were to look at the back, see, this says handmade and this says with love, and I wanted the roses on the front and then the roses on the back and the eyelet front to show on the back. So if you understand what I'm saying, so that's going to be the last one, because that's going to be on the bottom. So let's get into this, and I've got 3 or 4, because I'm going to need a 4th one to hinge the spine, and we'll get to that. We probably won't get to that until tomorrow because I want to do pockets before I put the spine on. Also, I chose a little bit of a more flexible chipboard in this packaging because that I realized I could not sew, and I wanted to sew all the way around my tags and sew my pockets on, and I could not do that with that. It was just too heavy. So let me see this side. Okay, so I'm gonna put these here. That one's, this one, I think I have to cut these down. That's not the right size. Here we go. There we go, these two. And let me grab my glue. And I might need to open a new glue actually, because this one's like, looks like it's just about gone. I might get through this project. And I'll show you how to do this. It's quite simple, and there is a very important part to this step, and it has to do with how far apart you put your tags, and you want them to be a solid 1/8 of an inch gap. You see that gap right there? Because you won't be able to bend it. Okay, they will butt into each other, so you want to make sure. And after I get this on, I'll show you the other journal so you can, the other side. See, whoops, you can see it's kind of shifting on me. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to flip this over and make sure we have see that gap? Let me see if you can see it here. See this gap? See the size of that? You want to have that, and that's about 1/8 of an inch right there. And actually this one I can probably just put it just like this. It would be easier. So flip it over and lay it on like that, and then I can match it up easier. See, I pull the projects toward me right up close, and that's why I end up out of frame, and I have to work away from. All right, so we're just going to lay that on there, and then I'll flip it back over to the other side to make sure. See, now I've got a good gap there. Line them up. I just press that down so it doesn't move on me when I flip it. And that looks good, and that looks good. Now I'm not going to bend this accordion this side till the glue sets up a little bit more. And then I can come in and do the accordion fold. So we're going to do the same thing on this side. And I have these, like little vine paper. And I ordered this Stamperia paper in an 8x8. And I meant to order it in the 12-inch, the big pack. And I'll show you what I mean in a minute. This is not it. This is a different one. This one's called Precious, and we're going to have to take a couple of pages out of this. It kind of matches fairly well because I ran out of paper. I'm not going to have enough to finish this, so I'm going to have to combine the two paper pads. And I forget the name of this one. If you're interested in it and you think it's pretty, just give me a shout out and I'll look it up. I ordered it off of, I think off of Amazon. Okay, so we've got that on there. And now we'll just put this one on here, and then we're going to make some pockets. And we're just going to put pockets on both sides, and you know, however you guys like to do your pockets, you can, but I'm going to do like a couple double pockets, I think. That's what I did on the other one. And then some angled pockets. And also I was thinking I might do lace at the bottom of this one. So I did pull some lace out. Okay, so we got hinges on this side. Now let's move back to this side, and then we'll go ahead and do the accordion fold on this so you can see how that's going to look. But for right now, we are going to go ahead, and we're not doing a pocket on the cover, so we're going to do a pocket here, pocket here, pocket here, and then a pocket here, and a paper pad. I think I'll do the paper pad on this right here. The flip up paper pad. So let me show you. Right here. So we'll probably get to that tomorrow. So I hope you guys are going to enjoy this series. I know I've had a lot of people that are interested in this accordion fold journal. These two are the ones I felt probably would go the best. So I could use that. This one kind of goes. Yes, it blends. It's got the same shades in it. So now I usually like to do, let me see how tall we want to do these pockets. Usually about 3 inches on a 5-inch. Yeah, I think 3 inches. So let me cut some of this paper down. Let me do, I think I'll just, let me flip it around here. My paper cutter is going to be out of frame for a second. So, whoops. I need to, there's a little tear in this right here. This is, and then I don't want to go all the way to the hinge, so probably it looks like I want it 3 and 3.5. So let me just do a 3.5. That'll be 1. And then we'll start with this one, and then we'll come and we'll do an angled pocket, or maybe a smaller pocket across the bottom. I'm thinking, let me see. Yeah, we could do this and that would pull it in. So let me do 3.5 for this little pocket at the bottom. And let's get some ink. I haven't inked any of this project yet. I just realized that. So I'm going to take that little edge off. I'm going to put a notch in this. Approximately right in the middle. Approximately in the middle. It's not quite. And you know what else I think I want to do? I think I'm going to round the edges of this one. I didn't do it on the last one, but I'm going to do it on this one. Let's figure out which color ink we want. There's a lot of pink and there's a lot of blues in this, so I think let's try worn lipstick first and see if, let me see, I think I have to get a new inker. And see if this is going to be bright enough. Oh yeah. Yeah. Very pretty. Okay, I pulled out some lace here, and I thought, oops, that I might put a little bit of lace peeking out the bottom of this. Not too much, so you can stand your journal up. Yep, so I'm going to need a 3.5-inch piece of that. Let me grab my scissors. Actually, you know what? I want to, let me cut this piece off right here. That way we have two pieces. Well, it's still going to be cut off, isn't it? Let me see. Yeah, I'm just going to have to try to eyeball this. Ricky's joined us in here. One of my rat terriers. Whoops. I'm wondering if I might just like this size, this part of the lace, rather than the scalloped part. I don't know. This kind of looks a little wonky. Yeah, I don't really like that. Now that I'm looking at it, I think I'm going to flip it up this way and do it like that. Have the other side of the lace. And hopefully this will be light enough, this chipboard, that I can take it to the machine and sew it. All right, and let's put our pocket, just secure it. I'm gonna glue it on pretty good just in case I can't get it through the machine. Okay, so there's one pocket, and then we're gonna do a little double pocket on this one. Yeah, I kind of like that lace right there, just like that. Totally unnecessary, but okay. So let me just ink this real quick. And we'll just glue this right to the bottom. So we have a double pocket to put some little tags in. All right, so we're gonna have a tuck spot there and a tuck spot there. I might come back and we'll embellish these a little bit. I'll probably put a little bit of ribbon here across, you know, in there when we go to the embellishment, when we get to the embellishment part. Now I think I did want to do a paper pad. Let me see. Now actually, yeah, I'll do the paper pad on this side. Okay, so we'll continue on with a pocket here. Let's do, let me see if this color, it's a little green. Well, I think it'll be okay. I hate covering up these butterflies, but, all right, so I'm going to make an angled pocket. So let me find my pencil. If I can, it's somewhere, it's over here. And I'm just going to mark a little notch of how wide I want this, and then how tall. And then I'm just going to take this to my cutter. Actually, I'm going to bring my cutter to me so you can see how I do this. And I'm just going to put those two marks so on the cutter. So Bree. That's my Chihuahua, guys. Okay, she has the most ear piercing, I'm sorry about that, ear piercing bark. It's like, she sounds like she's squealing like a pig or something. I don't know. We've rescued dogs for years and years and years, and I've never had a dog that sounded like that, ever. So we got a little angle here, And then that way at least you can see some of the, actually I could have probably put it over here. And then you could see the butterfly, but I'm gonna go this way because that's the way I cut it. And I think I'll do the lace on this side again. Because when it folds, let me see, thinking out loud, you don't need the lace. Let me pull that down a little bit. On all of it. So that's, or do we? I might come back and put lace there. Let me think it through. All right, let's do another another pocket here. And I'm just trying to think if I want to do, I think we'll just do the same type of pocket we did over here. That's not secure. So I need 3, let me just make sure these are the exact same size. So when it's opened up, you've got a nice symmetrical look. And I needed 3.5 inches width. Yep. And we're going to take the notch out of the middle. Let's ink it. Oops. Let's do the corners. I'm on the medium. This has a small, medium, and large, and it's by Catamaro or something. Catamaro? Yeah, and I love it. It's been a great corner chomper for me. I usually do the largest ones, but this is a small journal, so. All right, we're gonna pop that on there. Oh, I wanna do lace here again, that's right. Let me just get the glue on this and then I'll get the lace. All right, let's get a little piece of lace. I'm gonna do the lace this way. So let me cut this. And actually I'm gonna cut this off here. Just trim it right off, I don't need that. Let me make sure that's, oops, gonna be wide enough, yes. And get our little tag on here, or pocket rather. Oops. And I think we'll do another little, this one can be a little smaller, it's fine. Try to use up all my, wait a minute, I've got this. This is pretty. Let's do this. Try to use up all my scraps and stuff. And if I don't, they go in my scrap thing and they make great collage pieces. So and we're gonna glue this. And then you can do the same kind of pockets or whatever pockets you want on the other side. Do we have time for one more pocket? I think we'll do one more pocket, and then the next film I do, and I might try to do it this afternoon, I will come in and do the paper pad here, but I haven't picked out the papers yet. I gotta do some, well, actually, you know what? Maybe we have time to do that. Let's just do some coffee. I've got some right over here. Some coffee stained papers. I wouldn't mind getting an old book page in there, but we're gonna need, Ricky, no, Ricky, no, Ricky, no, no, no. Shh. He's up on the sewing machine desk looking out the window. So 3.5 inches wide. Actually, okay, I'm gonna shut that blind. I'm shutting the blind. You cannot watch people. You're not watching people go up the street. I think that looks a little wide. Let me just measure this real quick. Probably 3 inches. Let me grab a ruler here. Probably 3 inches wide. Yeah. Let's do 3-inch strips. And then 5.5 in length. So let me do 3. We'll be out of frame for a minute, guys. 3. Let's get a couple more. 3. Let's see. And yeah, we can do 2 more. 6 pieces. Gives you extra room, additional room to journal, so it's nice. And then I want a 5.5 in length. So then I have this left, and these will go into little mini booklets. You might even tuck one in here. So we're gonna do this paper pad here. Now I want a cover for that, so let's use one of these. So I need 3 inches wide. Okay, 3 inches wide. I'll go just a smidgen over. And by 5.5 inches long. There we go. So then we've got this cover. Is that right? Yep. Kind of peeking out a little bit, but that's okay. Then for the top, I'm going to use this little scrap, and we're going to just fold that in half. And this is where you can take it to the machine and sew it, or you can just simply staple it. That's not quite even. Let's try that again. There we go. Gosh, I'm sorry about the dogs barking, guys. Oh, for gracious sakes. And I think I'm just gonna angle the edges. Do I want to angle them this way? No. Wait a minute. No, this way. Yeah. Right? Yeah. Whoops. There we go. I'm just going to pop these right in this, okay? Just like that. And I'm actually going to sew this real quick, guys. So I'm just going to step away for a minute, and I'm going to do just a straight stitch. One of these days, I'll get the sewing machine over there on the table. Okay, back. got a few strips of paper right here that I'm just going to trim up. And now we can glue the back flap. I'm going to glue down to here so you can still flip up this and have some room to write here. So you can I think I'll just glue, secure it, come on glue, like part way over. So that's how I do the papers. And you could do a side load or a top load, it doesn't matter. Oops. So there you go. We got a scrappy tablet here. And we've got 2 pockets. And we will decorate the cover, and I'm going to do this back pocket on my own and probably do the pockets on the other side, and then when we come back the next time we'll move forward with how to get the spine set in and decorate and do some things like that. Okay guys, thanks for watching, so we will talk to you soon. Bye bye.